Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Phone Arena, and you're watching the video review of the Panasonic P51, the first and the only Panasonic smartphone in India launched recently for a price of Rs 26,990. So, is it worth the price? Let's find out. The design of the P51 is nothing unique and reminds us a lot of the Nexus 4 with a buttonless single piece of glass covering the front. The back, which encompasses the phone on the sides, is made of a single piece of soft touch rubbery plastic with carvings and slots for the ports and the controls alike. The build quality, due to the lack of a removable back cover, is solid except for the chrome strip around the camera hump. The phone is just 8.5mm thick and is easy to hold, weighing in at 135 grams. Due to the large nature of the screen bezels, the device is larger than other devices with the same screen size. The 5-inch screen on the front is made of durable Asahi Dragon Trail glass, which is a hardened scratch-proof glass just like the Gorilla Glass we assume. There are no capacitive hardware buttons on the front as they are overlaid on the UI. Above the display you can notice the steel mesh speaker grille and the front-facing camera along with the usual pair of sensors curiously vertically aligned. Over at the top of the phone you have the 3.5mm jack besides the plastic power button, and on the right side of the phone you have the volume rocker and right below it the spring-loaded micro SD card slot. The left side of the phone houses the two micro SIM card slots and right below them is the micro USB port. We have the lone microphone over at the bottom for voice calls and video recording. The 8-megapixel camera is housed inside a raised hump on the back, protected by a chrome strip around it. Right below the camera is the single LED flash and below it is the Panasonic logo. Way down below you have the loudspeaker and other regulatory information imprinted on it. Delving deeper into the hardware, the display is a 5-inch 720p IPS LCD screen with 294 ppi of pixel density. It has decent viewing angles and good color reproduction, and we noticed that the brightness is very good too. The air gap between the display and the glass seems to be reduced, and hence the display is excellent generally. The 8-megapixel camera takes decent photos in brightly lit situations and manages to do just okay in low light conditions. It can take full HD 1080p videos which are decent in brightly lit areas but suffer in poorly lit areas. We have put up a lot of samples in our review at the blog, so don't forget to check them out. Boasting a custom and a familiar user interface for the camera, there are quite a number of options. There is a multi-angle mode which we found really interesting, along with the usual auto scene modes, panorama mode, smile shot, best shot and HDR modes. Might we add that the HDR performance is not that encouraging. The internals are powered by the MediaTek MT6589 chip, the same one that powers numerous other quad-core phones in the Indian market. Coupled with 1GB of RAM and a PowerVR GPU for graphics, the performance is quite adequate for general use and casual gaming, but not so good for graphically intense games. There is only 4GB of internal storage with around 1.6GB available for the user. But thankfully they have provided an option for expansion using the microSD slot, as well as using the expandable storage as default for everything, including apps and media. The microSD slot lets you expand the storage up to 32GB. The loudspeaker on the device is adequately loud and in-ear audio performance is good too, much better than the other quad-core devices we have tried. But performance is not all hardware, it's about software too. The device runs on Android 4.2.1 Jelly Bean, a single decimal behind the Nexus 4 version, which is a great thing at this moment. It has the notification toggles, lock screen widgets, and way better performance than most other 4.1 Jelly Bean devices we have used. While the UI is almost stock, Panasonic seems to have gone the usual ODM route with small UI customizations and lots of additional apps and features. The toggles on the notifications are higher in number and offer more functionality. And then there are the features for enabling custom gestures, enabling special hardware level sound effects, options for using internet from your PC through USB, decreasing the boot time of the device, system updates from packages on memory, and of course dual SIM management with specific tweaks. Coming to the apps, the device has all the usual Google apps pre-installed, even Chrome, but thankfully the default browser, which is arguably better, is also present. There are modified apps for file management, music, video playback and messaging. Additional apps for DLNA, wireless display, office, contacts management with camera scanning, and even basic apps like the radio, sound recorder and to-do lists are welcome. Overall, the performance was very smooth and fast, save for a few times when the modified music player caused a lot of lag for no reason. It was killed and the device was back to normal. Talking of performance, the 2500 mAh non-removable battery inside the device is great. It easily lasts for a day, and even under heavy abuse, it doesn't lose a lot of juice. Finally, we have come to the point of decision making. At a price tag of about Rs 26,990, is the device worth it? No. For 1,000 less, you get a 16GB Nexus 4, and for half the price, you get a Canvas HD for almost the same specs. So we feel that the Panasonic P51 in its current form is totally not worth it. The main reason being underpowered internals for an outrageous price. But otherwise, the device has really good build quality, a decent camera, a great display. Again, we only wish they had priced this much lower, or at least provided powerful internals to begin with. So that's about it for the review. Do hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more reviews like these. Thanks for watching and let us know what you feel in the comment section below.